Hey guys, what's happening? This is Forgo Nation, and today we are going to be talking about this new update. I know there's been a lot of controversy, been talk about strikes and big, huge outcry from the community, and rightfully so, guys. Like, there was a lot of mistakes in it, and there still is as far as the time of the recording of this video. But I got to give a big shout out to Netmarble, because they have already addressed the issues, I believe. If we go in here to the forum and we check out the update developer response, this is really nice, guys. Like, this is good stuff. Greetings, agents. This is Marvel Future Fight Development Team. First of all, we would like to thank you for sharing your varied opinions. After the February update details were uploaded, we would like to explain our intentions behind the World Boss co-op characters' cooldown time increase and the tolerance ability to combat mind control changes which have been implemented today. In the November update, a change was made for the co-op characters to use only one useful skill in order to improve the gameplay complexity. However, due to the unintendedly lower difficulty, we concluded that the fun factor of World Boss had been reduced and required rebalancing. And, you know, I was one of those people that I didn't really care for those striker changes whenever they changed it and we could mind control the World Boss the entire time. At first, I really didn't care for it because I thought it took away from the fun factor, and I thought that, you know, a lot of those good players that worked so hard to get where they were, they didn't need those striker changes to do that. But, however, after I said that, and later on in the videos afterwards, you know, we were doing higher clears. I saw that a lot of people that were having trouble doing them fast second clears were getting it done. So I actually warmed up to the idea and was really enjoying it because I seen a lot of positivity from most of the player base. So that was pretty awesome, guys. And that's what it's all about. So I didn't want it to change afterwards. To minimize the change in the supply and demand of materials due to the difficulty adjustment, we increased the supply of Cosmic Cube fragments in January update. Very nice. That was very good. After investigating the cause of the difficulty decline, we discovered that the World Boss movement had been excessively limited due to the short cooldown time for a character's skills and mind control effect. You know, we had 3-second cooldowns on the strikers when they would come in, and then they decided to change it to 10 seconds, which wasn't a good idea at all. Therefore, we decided to reduce the frequency of the co-op character appearance and adjust the balance of mind control effect. However, after the update was released, we discovered an error where the tolerance ability was applied not only to mind control, but also to other effects such as defense reduction. We wanted to solve this issue through a patch, but upon further deliberation, we have decided to remove the tolerance ability and revert the striker cooldown to its previous duration. So that means everything is going back to exactly the way it was before the update. And as far as this defense reduction, the all defense down wasn't working worth a crap. It was absolutely horrible. I actually was going to start this video out by complaining, and then I looked at this forum and I saw all this and I thought, thank you, God. Thank you, Netmarble, for queuing this up so quickly. Since the World Boss fun factor has been diminished due to these balancing issues, we will continue searching for a solution that our agents will be satisfied with. In addition, we are preparing to readjust the maximum scores and rewards in Extreme Alliance Battle. That is a very good idea, as many agents have requested. Please keep an eye out for more details on this in a patch notice to come. We apologize for not listening to our agents more in the past, and we will do our best to provide a more stable and enjoyable service in the future. I don't care who you are. That is pretty freaking awesome that they were so quick to get on the ball with this, guys. And then you take a look, we already got a server patch coming. Now, at the time of the recording of this video, we still got the old, you know, the beginning of the update, so all the issues are still in the game. Greetings, agents. This is TM Fragment from Marvel Future Fight Team here with some good news. So, I'm just going to skip along this, guys. So, the balance changes applied to World Boss and the 2/12 February update will be removed. That is freaking amazing. Hell yes. The deviance reduction effect will no longer be applied to the boss in World Boss. And now the rewards have been changed to Alliance Battle. Now, guys, I'll get talking about Alliance Battle because it's honestly, what they did with it was pretty damn lazy. But let's go ahead and see what's going on here. So you see that they changed the rewards. Now these are the original rewards. Clear tickets by 30. Now we're going to get 60. Gear up tickets by 50, 100, and so on and so on. I mean, it's good stuff, guys. You know, you're getting 2 superior boosts. I mean, you're getting 2 ISO 8s. I mean, it's good. It's better. but it's not as good as it should be. I do think this should be a little bit better, because what's going to happen is people are still going to push just 100,000 points, and they're going to get the rewards, and they're not going to be incentivized to really go any further than that. I can tell you guys, like, you know, when I play Alliance Battle, I always shoot for the highest score I can. But that's just a pride thing with me, you know, that's just something the way I am. But I don't play it over and over like I used to, trying to get a competitive score, because, well, I don't care. The rewards are not good enough for me to care, and a lot of other players agree with me on this. The rewards have been adjusted by rank as follows. So if you're in first place, you get 500,000 gold. Updated, it's 1,250,000. You know, you get 150 level XP chips. I mean, this is not, it's okay. I mean, it's better, but I still don't think it's as good as it should be. You know, the ABX players out there that really take it seriously spend hours and hours trying to get those top scores, especially now, you know, with the way things have changed. I mean, now this was 10 million, and they changed the Alliance Battle Extreme score to 7 million. Now, I actually played ABX a little bit earlier, and I really didn't notice a big difference in the ABX score. However, the fact that you cannot cancel the Beast Roar, I think was a terrible idea for this game to implement, because that was one of the things that really showed skill. And you don't want to take away the skill factor of any game mode. You really don't. I mean, it hurts it, in my opinion, because it does kind of take the fun factor out of it. Now, the striker change ended up working, I think, in the favor of the game and in favor of the players. But ABX is a different world. You know, it just, you know, these players that love it, and if they really want to make ABX relevant for more players in the game, increase the rewards, cancel the Beast Roar again, because that was a big part of it, in my opinion. The whole damage reduction, 50%, 70%, and 90%, I mean, it's whatever. I think it's just lazy. Honestly, they need to introduce some different effects against ABX that requires you to use more skill, whether it's placement of the character, you know, like maybe you could get a certain crowd control effect at a certain time of the fight, if you're doing something special at that given moment. I mean, something, guys. And then we got a bunch of other stuff here that really doesn't matter to me. But I think it's freaking fantastic that Netmarble addressed this issue so quickly. It's awesome, guys. So let's take a look at the new characters and what they're all about. We're going to start with Baron Zemo. Now, I've seen a lot of crap on old Baron. He unfortunately hasn't really been getting a lot of love. He hasn't been getting a lot of love, and I can see why, guys. I can see why. We're going to go ahead and ramp all this up. And you take a look at the first skill. Well, actually, let's just look at the leadership. Leadership, 50% increase of all attack to villains. Well, that's all good and dandy, but, well, I'll get to talk a little bit more about what I see wrong with this. This is good, but there is something wrong about it. His passive deals 20% bleed damage. Why does Netmarble keep putting bleed damage on characters? It's useless in this game. This does not motivate people to want to buy him. It's freaking terrible. And once again, increased bleed effect by 30%. We don't care. It's not helping this guy at all. It's a freaking insult to the character, in my opinion. An insult to the player base. The one skill, some text. The second skill, burn damage. Okay. The third skill gives you a stun, a silence, good for PvP, has incapacitation, has a massive attack buff. I mean, it's at 35%. And I think this is actually going to go up when you actually get them. I think this actually goes up, but I'm not really 100% sure. And then you have the 100% chance to be immune to all damage for 6 seconds. That's great. That's great, but I'm not seeing any super armor in this guy's kit. 30% decrease of all defenses. That doesn't apply to World Boss. However, he does have a Paralyze that does. Okay, well that's good, I guess. The fifth skill. Okay, so now we do have some super armor. We got, it lasts for 5 seconds, and this is on a 9-second cooldown. So you're not going to have super armor at times in the fight. Whether or not that's going to make a difference in his gameplay is really going to depend on how he plays. So let's just preview his skills, guys. Let's check this guy out. So let's do the fifth skill first. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I mean, some slash in there. There you see that all defense down that doesn't apply to world boss, which sucks. The 4. Okay, nice iframe there. Pretty cool iframe. The 2. I mean, it looks like he'll have some decent survivability with the iframes and the immunity. And then the 3. I mean, it looks like he'll be decent, but probably just going to end up being a Shadowland character, guys. I mean, that's kind of what I'm thinking, unfortunately. And the other thing I wanted to mention about this guy is they gave him that increased all attack leadership. They really should have done this guy like what they did with Nick Fury. I mean, he is a paywall. If they would have gave him some kind of passive damage dealt to superheroes, like instead of damage dealt to supervillains, like a 55% damage to superheroes or a 45% damage to superheroes, something like that, man, that would have been insane. And I think that would have motivated people to want to get this guy. You know, I'll get him because, you know, I'm going to cover him eventually, but it'll be a slow burn with this guy, a slow grind. I'm just going to buy the bio sub, and then I'm just going to, yeah, slowly rank him up. Now we're going to take a look at Taskmaster. Taskmaster looks awesome, guys, especially his face. Love it, love it, love it. Let's go ahead and take these up real quick. There we go. Take all this up. There we go. Okay, so his leadership gives him an increased all attack by 35%, applies to all allies. I mean, it's a good leadership. All defenses, all speed. Nice, man. So a lot of characters that you put with this guy, they won't need to have Power of Angry Hulk, but pretty sure most of us are going to have it on him anyways. His passive gives him a guaranteed dodge by 40%. That's really good. Really is going to help his survivability. Unfortunately, it's when his activation rate when HP is below 50%. It's a shame it wasn't all the time. That kind of sucks. His tier 2 passive increases guaranteed critical rate. Very nice. Ignore target dodge rate by 20%. Okay, cool. Got some ignore dodge in there. Alright, so let's take a look at his 1 skill. Decrease all damage received by 10%. Okay, make him a little tankier. That's good. The 2nd skill gives him a little bit of a bind. The 3rd skill decreases all defenses, and it does apply to world boss. That is good. That's good. The 4th skill, he has a nice attack buff by 25%, crit rate buff of 25%. Nice, man. That's good stuff. And then the 5th skill has invincibility, which is going to give you native super armor, and also has all defense down that applies to world boss. We'll have to wait and see if this guy's going to be a good striker, but that's good stuff. So let's preview his skills. Check this guy out. So we'll start with the 5th skill. That's a nice skill. Pretty long skill too. But you're pretty much... No, that's nice. Okay, alright, good. 4. Not bad, not bad. 2 skill. Okay. Nice little iframe there. Leaves you vulnerable at the end. The 1 skill. Oh, that'll leave you completely vulnerable unless you have your invincibility up. And then the 3rd skill. Interesting. We'll have to wait and see, guys. I never really know how strong these characters are until you actually play them. And I really didn't want to build them all up while the updates, strikers were all screwed up. Because it's not really going to give you the gauge of how strong they're going to be compared to past videos of characters that we've done before. But he looks pretty cool. The word is he's pretty strong. We'll see. Okay, so now for... Viper. And Viper looks freaking awesome. Man, she looks sweet. I love the tattoo. Look at her, guys. Woo! Very nice, very nice. Let's go ahead and rank her up here. There we go. There we go. Take this one up. Okay, so let's take a look at her leadership. She applies to all allies, increased poison damage by 40%. Okay, so good for Green Goblin and Shadow Shell, I guess. I mean, her passive, immune to poison effect. 90% chance to become immune to poison damage. Okay, I guess there's a difference between poison effect and poison damage. Tier 2 passive. She has an increased guaranteed critical rate. Very nice, man. That's awesome. Can give you extra chances to crit hit, which means you're going to be dealing more damage. Activation rate when attacking an enemy with poison effect applied. Applies itself. Increased guaranteed dodge by 25%. I mean, okay, it's not bad. Her one skill deals poison damage and just some text. Second skill and just some text. Third skill has a nice attack buff, crit rate buff. Very nice, man. Immunity. I imagine that immunity goes up to 100%. Okay, cool. Then her fourth skill gives her increase to poison damage. That's very good. And she has a paralysis that lasts for 3 seconds that applies to world boss. Very nice. And then her fifth skill has a poison resistance down that applies to world boss. And she has a 3-second invincibility. So wow, she's got invincibility. And she's got... Okay, she's just got invincibility. Okay, so let's just preview her skill. So let's look at the fifth skill. Oh, nice. Ooh, I like that. Wow, okay, that's cool. The fourth skill, vulnerable at the end, but a bit of a partial life frame at the beginning. The 2 skill, it's nice little life frame. You're vulnerable at the end. The 1, oh, that'll leave you completely vulnerable. And the 3 is that immunity. Yeah, I was right. So we got the immunity on her 3. And we got the invincibility on 5. Man, she's got... It looks like she's going to have quite a bit of survivability. I really love this skill. I love that 5, man. That's freaking... That's amazing looking. Look at this thing. It's pretty cool, guys. I'm really liking Viper. Really liking Viper. Hell yes. Let's move on. Captain America, huh? Alright, let's click on this thing. Okay. So, Captain America. Let's take a look at this stuff, guys. Let's go ahead and rank all this up. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see here. Okay. So his leadership, that same. Passive, that same. Okay, okay. His one skill gives him immunity. Okay, so he still has the 3 seconds of immunity on his 1. The 2 skill, bleed, who cares? All defense, okay. 4. So it looks like the 1, 4, and the 5 are the only ones that change. The 4 skill has an all defense down that stacks up to 25%. I might have to look at something in a second. He's also got a 5-second invincibility, which is the same. And the 5th skill still has that all attack buff. And has a heal. Say what? He's got a heal? Nice. That's freaking... Oh man, that's good stuff. Now the thing about old Cap is now he is going to be a villain. Which, yeah. That means White Fox is not going to be able to be used for him. Other characters like Coulson won't be able to use with him, so that actually kind of sucks in a way. I mean, I've talked about this before with the whole villain thing. Villains need some more support characters, you know. That's why Zemo would have been awesome if he would have got a passive with that leadership that he's got going on. You know, actually, I want to get out of here. I want to look at something. Come on. Where is OCAP? Look at all these frickin' uniforms. It's ridiculous. Okay. Okay, we got a uniform. So his uniform effect, 10% increase of all attack. Yeah, okay. Alright, I want to look at something. Where's that 4 skill at? Okay, so what we were just looking at wasn't quite what it should be. So it stacks up to 30%. Okay. So let's preview the skill. That's what I thought. The 5. Cool. I wonder if you can cancel that thing. Let me see. Doesn't look like it. I'll have to tinker with that. The 4. Cool. He doesn't run around like he did before. The 1. Okay. We'll have to see, guys. I'm not sure what I think about the old Cap uniform here. Not sure. Okay. Let's see. And then we got Crossbones. Now this uniform looks freaking awesome. This thing looks, oh my god, look at this thing. This is an amazing looking uniform, guys. I'm loving it. Hey, let's get him looking at us. Love the face, man. He's a freaking monstrosity of a man now. But he gets a crit rate increase by 25% from the uniform effect, 25% increase of all attack, 50% increase of HP. Wow. These stats alone would make me want to buy this thing. The 1 skill, The 2 skill, The 3rd skill has a heal, and it gives him super armor for 4 seconds. He has a all defense down, but it doesn't apply to world boss, which kind of sucks. The 4th skill, some text. The 5th skill gives him 5 seconds of invincibility, which is going to give him super armor. Has a nice all attack buff, crit rate buff. Dang, man, there's some good buffs on this guy. Wow. This uniform is looking pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Let's preview the skills, guys. Let's take a look at what this thing looks like. So the 5th skill. Oh yeah, me likey. Oh, that's cool. Nice bomb at the end. Cool. The 4. I like how he switches his guns with that skill. That's pretty sweet. 2. Cool. 1. Not bad. Little bleed there. The 3. Oh, not bad. I don't know. I'm liking old Crossbones, man. I am liking him. Cool. Interesting. Well, I'll do a more in-depth review of these guys whenever I get to looking at them a bit further. All right, let's back out of here. Now let's take a look at old Doc Ock's uniform here. Been hearing a lot of good things about this thing. It looks freaking amazing. Look at this thing. This is an amazing looking uniform. I'm going to buy it just for that. And look at this uniform effect. Applies to self, increased damage by 200% for 1 attack. Holy mother of God, that's nice. The tier 2 passive, increased chain hit damage by 10% when attacking. Oh, me lucky. That might synergize really well with the CTP of energy. The 1 skill, just some text. The 2 skill, text. Does some lightning damage and gives him a 5-second immunity to all damage. Very nice for that survivability. The 4 skill has a paralyze for 5 seconds. Man, I wish that worked in a world boss, but it doesn't. And then you have an all defense down that it does apply to world boss. And then it does last for 10 seconds. Interesting. Let's preview the skills. Freaking loving Doc Ock, man. This uniform looks awesome. Okay, so the 5th skill. Oh, not bad. I like it. The 4. Boom. Oh, I love the stop signs coming down. That's cool. The 2. The 3. Man, I tell you, they make these characters so lifelike. The 3. There's that immunity. Man, that is a cool skill. So in order to get that, I don't know. I have to wait and see. I don't want to say anything yet. I need to practice with this guy. And now I need to put the old cursor on the awaken skill because I don't have my controller. I play on an emulator. I don't have my controller programmed to where I can, or mapped to where I can plug in the 6th skill here. Man, look at this skill. I got my SFX off, don't I? I got my SFX off. Yeah, turn that on, man. Let's look at that again. Oh my lord, look at this thing. Look at this skill. Look at that skill. Man, I gotta look at that again. Wow. That, oh my god. That is so freaking amazing. Whoa. I love it. I love it, man. So awesome. So awesome. And I'll get into the attack buffs and all the buffs from those skills later in another video, but man, oh my god, he looks so awesome. Definitely queuing that one. I'm going to queue up all of these. And now Red Skull. What's this guy looking like? So the uniform effect, decrease all damage received by 20%. Okay. Nice. And that's going to synergize really well with this decreased damage received from superhero types by 20%, giving him a 40% decrease all damage received. Very cool. He gets an all attack buff by 30%. Wow. And you got to love the increased damage dealt superhero type characters by 120%. Both those things, the increased damage dealt superhero and decreased damage received from superhero, was already in his passive, but those are awesome. Could be very powerful against the hero world bosses like Cable and Scarlet and Quicksilver. We'll have to wait and see. As a 2-second stun, Second skill, all defense down, that applies to world boss, and this thing stacks up to 55%. It's a shame it starts off at 5%. I wish it started off at like 10 or 15, but still good. Lasts for 10 seconds. The third skill, okay, nothing big there. The fourth skill has a freaking heal. Oh my god, that's awesome. He has a paralyze. He has a 5-second immunity to all damage. That is sweet. Plus it does energy damage. Cool. The fifth skill has a holy mother of what the 60% all attack, 60% crit rate. This guy's gonna be easy to max out his stats because of this. Wow. Oh my. Oh man. Oh man. We gotta preview this skill, guys. We gotta preview these skills. Let's check this dude out. Let's look at this fifth skill. Okay, cool. Nice. Buffs the hell out of him. And he looks buff too. Yeah, look at that, man. Cosmic Q all around him. That's pretty cool. The 4. Oh my god. So you hit the 5. Then you hit the 4 and you can move it. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love it. The 2. Woo-wee. The 1. I'm really going to have to test these characters, like these skills, to see if any of these can get canceled. To do some chain effects so we can get more damage. Oh my god. Man, he's looking sweet. Okay, let's look at the Awaken skill. I like how he's speaking. That's cool. Oh yeah, I just saw something. I just got reminded of a negative. But I do love the skill. Look at this thing. Man, Netmarble really does knock it out of the park with this stuff. Wow. Wow. So awesome. So freaking awesome. Now I just want to go on to one little negative, guys, because I'm really kind of bummed out about this. One more little negative. One more little negative. Dun, dun, dun. Actually, I should have just stayed in that screen, but I want to do one little negative here. Dun, dun, dun. See if I can find who I'm looking for. Because I just got reminded of something when I saw that Red Skull Awaken skill. Let's see. Ah, there she is. This girl got freaking screwed. She can get her to level 70. You guys see my rank. I love Sin. What a shame that they did not queue up anything for this girl. Man, so that really sucks. I was really bummed out about that. I hate it when they give level 70 to characters, but they don't give them anything else, and when they're total trash. And Sin is total trash. So, sorry to leave this on a negative note, and sorry for the late upload as well, guys. But guys, all in all, I'm really happy that Netmarble has addressed the issues in the game. I'm really happy that rewards have been improved in ABX. I'm also happy that in AC, that now we can set the times that you play AC, even though I'll never play it because I don't like the rewards, and my alliance members don't really play it. But all in all, I'm pretty damn happy with this update. So guys, let me know how you feel about the update, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.